Hello everybody and welcome back to Alice Madness Returns with me, your host, Ben Davis, and I have to say right off the bat, I am pretty impressed with myself for getting that out as well as I did. I had something a little bit too real happen to me, literally just a couple of minutes ago. Um, Excuse me, that's not the thing that happened to me. So, before I move on with the story, I'll try to make this visually interesting by moving around, but I just wanted to say, by the time you're listening to this, we are halfway through January, but if you haven't had a chance yet, go listen to episode 366 of Smodcast. That's Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier's podcast. And in episode 366, Kevin Smith essentially eulogizes Carrie Fisher, and it gave me the closure that I didn't know I needed. And so I had already committed to recording this because, I was a little bit behind. But, my podcasting habit is, I'm about 2 weeks behind on most new podcasts. That's just what it is. And I finally got this opportunity to listen to Kevin Smith talk about Carrie Fisher, and it really moved me. It did a lot to help me realize who we lost in losing Carrie Fisher, and so I encourage you to watch that. So let's get on with the show. I will do my best to get that out of my head and just enjoy this game that I haven't played for a couple of weeks, and tell you some more stories about the gaming world.
Help me, Alice. This poster for the show, it's ruined. If I can't put it back together, Carpenter will grind my pearls.
Alright, that should be fun to do. Doesn't look like it'd be too difficult to get this, fixed. Alright, not too shabby.
The proper order of things is often a mystery to me. You too?
Take a look at what's going on. That goes up. That goes here. That looks like it stays there. Alright, so hopefully this won't be too difficult to do. So I work with a small video game company. It does a lot of work for hire, but it's maybe it's because I'm loyal to the company because I work there, but they do really incredible work for a smaller company, and damn yous. It's a little bit difficult to aim for things when you can't really see them, but part of working at this company means that I do work with a lot of interns, and one of the things that I think most people don't realize in their professional career, but especially working for small companies like a small video game developer, is that you do have to show your worth. More so than most other industries, with a video game company, really your only opportunity to keep a job is to prove that you are worth keeping. I do community management for this company that does a lot of work for hire, and I started to feel like, how do I show them that I am worth what they pay me? How do I show this company that I am a useful part of the operations. So what I decided to do this year is start managing their marketing, both social media and um, their social media as well as online presence in general. So building a website, and I have to impress upon you, if you are entering a career field or trying to make your place in the world, one of the best ways to do that is to think what talents do you have that will help this company to grow. And I do feel as though, I have something to bring to the table.
Quick, before the show begins.
And I want this company to succeed, so I'm going to try everything I can to grow their online presence. But if you are entering the gaming world, if you are starting to, take an interest in development, don't feel as though you have to have this immense amount of experience going in. Really, all you need to get your foot in the door is passion and talent. If you can demonstrate those two things, it shouldn't be hard to find a job. But in video games, it's very common for studios to get rid of employees when a project ends, because frankly they look at these employees and say, okay, so what can you offer me? I'm going to see if these guys actually take my health away or if they give me health. Oh my gosh, they give me health. So if you are trying to get into video games, I would say your first thing that you should work on is a strong work ethic. Essentially, try to prove that you, as an employee, adds value to the company, gives the company what they need in order to succeed. And this is just true of all sorts of business. So it's one of those lessons that I learned early on, and I'm very glad to use it whenever I can.
Keep troubles and torments at a distance where they may be easily forgotten.
I just don't like this guy's psychological assessments. I don't like how he believes that the best way to fix a problem is to forget about it. We talked about this in a previous episode. I am guilty of it. I don't I don't dwell on things that happen to me. It's just one of those things where I'm like, other people do think about what has happened to them, and that doesn't make them a bad person. It's not a weakness to know your past and to know what has happened to you. Okay, well, we found a piggy, so it wasn't a total loss to fail at that jumping puzzle. Okay. I was kind of hoping he would lead me to a radula room. But those are good too. This is going to be a challenge, I imagine. I wish that I could upgrade my bunny bombs so that they would last a little bit longer. Okay, so start off by doing that, and that. Ooh, there we go. Okay, time to see if we can do this puzzle in 24 moves. apparently. I used to be really good at these types of puzzles. Don't know if I still am. Well, apparently I am.
Resume our place before our adoring fans at the theater.
Spoiler alert. I read the book. I know what happens to this poor clam. But who knows, maybe there's a boss fight. Maybe I can influence their fate. Ooh.
My gosh, you're not an impresario, you're a killer. The mastermind of a criminal enterprise.
This world is not so either-or, Alice.
And I've done your bidding.
You did a few errands, got your hands dirty, big deal. The show distraculates the crowd, shame you'll miss it. You need to deal with these sailors. It's your time.
Time? The time has come to talk of ships and vegetables and royalty and whether pigs have wings and so on.
Enough of that, Walrus. You start wailing about there being too much sand on the beach, I'll have your blubber for breakfast.
Shame on you, Carpenter. You made a promise.
I had no choice. One can't always do as one would like. I'd have thought you'd know that by now.
Excuse me. Sounds as though I'm going to have to face off against multiple ones of these ghost sailors, and I hope that's not the case, because I have issues with a single drowned sailor. So putting multiple ones on the screen might... Damn it, always forget that. Okay. A few hits in on him. Woo! Okay. This one is a little bit easier than the others, only because he essentially tells me where he's going to go, whereas the other ones were very much a pain to deal with. Still not a huge fan of the fact that this game doesn't really give you a lot of opportunity to know when you're doing something right. Like, I don't know if I've done much damage to him. And it is what it is, but at the same time it's kind of frustrating. Ah! Got him! Piece of cake! Look at that, and a trophy to go with it. A trophy that by its nature, being a silver trophy, kind of suggests that some players could have had trouble with that. But not me. No, sir, I'm a pro. Left or right? I imagine that either way will lead to the same path, but I'm going to go right in hopes that there's a collectible over here. Oh, that was cool. I wonder if there's going to be the same. Yeah, that's a pretty neat thing. Hiding a breakable inside of a breakable. I call it neat just because it's one of those things you don't see that often. So, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice that they did it. Pretty cool that it worked out that way. I like it. Gives me extra teeth, as well as something nice to look at. Speaking of teeth, it's been a couple of episodes. Let's see what we need. 675, so just 95 teeth more, and we will be ready to upgrade another weapon. Okay, this time I don't need to be as cautious I can take a few hits. Obviously, I don't want to. Oh, shit. Is there another one? Let's see if I can... Ah, damn it. Oh. Okay, where'd the drowned sailor go? Anybody see which way he went? There you are. Alright, so one of them's down. Hopefully another one doesn't show up because they do a lot of damage. Beautiful. Okay, not too bad.
Friend or foe? Please, Alice, help me fulfill my pledge. I need my men. They may be hostile at first, but their true souls are trapped. You must release them.
Do they want to be at peace?
They do not know their own minds. What's true of the living is often true of the dead.
Alright, that was where Alice... No, it's not where Alice focused. Oh. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I'm at a genuine crossroads, but nope, this door's still closed. My decision has been made, and I believe we shall go this way. Alright, looks like another battle arena type situation. We did that a couple of episodes ago when we were working with the music fish, getting her pipes cleaned out. So, you know, do what we gotta do. I'm not a huge fan of battle arenas. I get why they're in games, but they're usually put towards the end of a game as a means of reminding players all of their various combat abilities, whereas this one, it kind of just seems like, here it is. We don't really know what to do now, so we decided to go for a bunch of fights. Come on in. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm surprised he didn't try to get a hit off of me when he did that the first time. Alright, he seems to have remembered that he can attack me from underground, so definitely gonna let him continue to do that. Ah, I thought I got him that time. I thought that was gonna be it. Ooh, Scheisen. I was too busy looking at that blood stain that got stuck on the grass. I was like, hey, that's neat. Alright.
Wait! Come back here! I'm a savior of a sort.
The best saviors usually are the ones who murder everything? Sure. Alright, so there's one of those sharks that I had to fight in the submarine shmup minigame. Let's see. Can I interact with that at all? It appears that they just want me to follow it. Another fight? No. Okay, so he is kind of, it appears, making the platforms appear. Possibly. Boom!
Grateful thanks for releasing me.
I never dreamed.
Did I get those teeth? Or did I just zip through it? Oh well. There's more teeth to be had, and I can...
That's it, good girl.
No. Oh, look at that. See? More teeth. Never mind. More teeth to be had, and I can always play the game with the chapter select in order to get the last achievements that I miss in this playthrough. Ooh. Sorry, just had to check that other side of the door. Okay. We're gonna get in here. You know what? Let's pause it before this fight, because that's gonna be the end of the episode. Come back tomorrow, because obviously there will be a fight to be had. And, you know, we'll see what happens. I promise I won't start off with something as heavy as the death of the greatest princess who has ever been in film. You can follow me on Twitter. I am @BenTheWicked. You can also find me on PlayStation Network @BenTheWicked. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment, and share. Send it to your friends. Let others know. And if you have any questions about working in game development, I would love to find those answers for you. Because if you have those questions, I probably have those questions. So, send me a comment with your questions, and I will get them answered for you. Once again, I'm Davis. Thanks for watching, guys.